Next, on HBO.
Tweety hopes to raise enough money to save a nearby in this animated musical slapstick. Tweety's high-flying adventure.
Next, on HBO. Next, on HBO.
Scooby and the gang reunite in search of mysteries and adventure and tracking down of the zombie crew. Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island.
Next, on HBO. Next, on HBO. In this animated feature, a canine casino owner came on this holiday, and thanks to the powers of all dogs go to heaven. Next, on HBO. Next, on HBO. A clockmaker and toymaker is in his workshop and might suddenly getting an idea. Nutcracker, the motion picture. Next, on HBO. Next, on HBO. A brave young mouse and his family seek fortune and new frontiers in the animated sequel. An American Tale, Fievel Goes West. Next, on HBO. Next, on HBO. A brave mice becomes a new adventure in this whole wide world of the scene. In this animated adventure, An American Tale. Next, on HBO. Next, on HBO. A brave young mouse and his family seek fortune and new frontiers in the animated sequel. An American Tale, Fievel Goes West. Next, on HBO. Next, on HBO. The chickens must stop the evil woman from turning them into chicken pies. The voices of Julia Sawalha and Mel Gibson, Chicken Run. Next, on HBO. Next, on HBO. The inventor and a male dog becoming of the Tale House. The premiere of Wallace and Gromit, The Curse of the Were-Rabbit. Next, on HBO. Next, on HBO. The inventor and a male dog becoming of the Tale House and they are going down. Wallace and Gromit, The Curse of the Were-Rabbit. Next, on HBO. Next, on HBO.
Daffy is lazy quack that who can make him laugh before he passes on everyone else. Daffy ducks Quackbusters.
Next, on HBO. Next, on HBO. Big Bird has a happiness moments of the meantime who is watching. Sesame Street presents Follow That Bird. Next, on HBO. Next, on HBO. The Muppets saw in the inner space of the final frontier appears to be trying to send a message of the evening. Muppets from space. Next, on HBO. Next, on HBO. The magical inhabitants of a rainforest fight to save their home, featuring the voice of Robin Williams and Christian Slater. FernGully, The Last Rainforest. Next, on HBO. Next, on HBO. It is Christmas Eve. Family and friends have gathered in the parlor to decorate in this time. Macaulay Culkin, The Nutcracker. Next, on HBO. Next, on HBO. The animals are catching of Dancing of the World in Mild Wild of the Wild Down. The voice of Scott Bakula, Cats Don't Dance. Next, on HBO. Next, on HBO. A rat has renowned for its final Their Warlike Culture, featuring the voice of Matthew Broderick, the premiere of the Tale of Despereuax. Next, on HBO. Next, on HBO. A rat has renowned for its final Their Warlike Culture, featuring the voice of Matthew Broderick and Dustin Hoffman, the Tale of Despereuax. Next, on HBO. Next, on HBO. Mr. Bean returns after he joined France looking for a quiet and sunny trip in the Riviera. Rowan Atkinson, Mr. Bean's Holiday. Next, on HBO. Next, on HBO. Mr. Bean's joining the France and looking for a quiet and sunny trip. Rowan Atkinson and William Dafoe. Mr. Bean's Holiday. Next, on HBO. Next, on HBO.
5 prehistoric pals must embark on an adventure to find the legendary Great Valley in this animated classic, The Land Before Time.
Next, on HBO. Next, on HBO. Elmo joins in the swirling tunnel to Grouchland and a city filled with grouches. The Adventures of Elmo in Grouchland. Next, on HBO.